Well, with Lolo Weatherspoon from the SPU women's basketball team. Lolo and the Falcons back home for a couple of weeks finally.
Yeah.
3 straight games, Western Oregon Thursday, St. Martin's Saturday, and of course the Montana State Buildings next Saturday. Lolo, tough road trip last week, but the team played well in spurts, especially defensively. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I was really happy with the way we finished both games. Those are both really big scoring threat teams, and we knew going into NNU on Thursday that they're going to be a super high-pressure team, and so we wanted to make sure that we made them feel as uncomfortable on the defensive end too, kind of give it right back to them. So I was really happy with our defense. We just couldn't pull out an offense. Same going into Central. They have 2 of the best scorers in the GNAC, so we just knew our defense was going to have to be really solid that game. And I'm really proud of how the team all came together and played team defense. I think those were the first 2 games of our season that our defense really held through the whole game.
Okay. And the other, taking care of the ball really well too. They really cut down the turnovers at both NNU and Central.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think kind of going back to NNU being a super high pressure team, like we knew we were going to have to come to every single pass, make sure that we're getting open for each other, just making sure that we have that trust in each other, that if I make this pass to you, I know you're going to go get it. And I think that really helped our overall turnover situation. And I think our point guards were super sound with the ball, so I think that really helped our turnovers in those games.
Okay. Through the first half of the season already, what have been a couple of things that have stood out to you with this team who's kind of getting better as the season has gone along?
I mean, I think honestly what's pretty cool about this team is we started off, it's a very young team, and we don't have a ton of returning players from following seasons. So I knew the first couple games were going to be like big learning experiences for us. We're going to grow a lot. So kind of even looking from the film of our first game compared to these past games, we look like a completely different team. A lot of the incoming players have a lot more experience under their belt going into the conference, which is really awesome. I think we've just grown a ton as a team. We're still learning each game, but I think it's really starting to come together, all of our skills and assets, and we're finally getting used to playing with each other, which I think is really awesome.
Okay. And talk about your own game. You've become a regular starter, getting some regular minutes out there. How's your season gone so far?
Yeah, my season's going good. I mean, I'm always going to be hardest on myself, so I think I still have a lot to improve on as the season goes, but I feel like after that winter break, we're finally in a time when we can really like strap in and go into the conference. So I think our game, including my own game, will hopefully just continue to improve as the season goes, and just continue to help make my teammates better as well.
Okay. Talk about this week's opponents. Western Oregon won 6 in a row. Is a vastly improved team. St. Martin's has 2 or 3 good, really solid individual players as well.
I think biggest thing going into these 2 games is to make sure that we wipe kind of those last 2 games. I know it's easy to come home after 2 road losses and feel a little bit down and discouraged, I guess, but after yesterday's practice, we all came in super focused and motivated to get back to work going into these 2 games. I think that's extremely important to have a good start to the week before these upcoming games, and honestly just preparing each day for the players that we know that we need to stop, and then as long as our defense stays true from the past week, and that's the only thing I want to bring with us going into this next weekend is our defense.
And finally get to play at home a little bit, and the team has done well at home so far.
Yeah.
Well, talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's super hard to play on the road, but coming in, we're in our own place, our own gym. We know we can shoot good in this gym, and also just protecting our home court, that's something super important to us. So, I don't know, it would be really awesome if we could pull out these 2 wins over the weekend.
All right, Lolo, thank you so much, and good luck this week.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.